Yo, how's it going, guys? It is JTJudgment here. I hope you're all having a fantastic day wherever you are watching this video, and welcome back today, guys, to the channel for another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Legend review in the form of the 90 rated Dennis Bergkamp. That's right, guys, we're going to be looking at a pretty big legend today, guys. But before I get into it, I have to give a massive shout out and say a massive thank you to the boy that was nice enough to let me use his account to do the review of the legend Dennis Bergkamp, guys. I'll leave a link to his account in the description below this video. I'd really appreciate you follow that link, go over to his account, say a massive thank you, guys. That'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. So, guys, let's get into this awesome review of such an awesome looking legend. And to be perfectly honest with you, guys, a legend that I have had nothing but good experiences of using throughout the years in FIFA Ultimate Team. He's one of the legends that, you know, in my mind I want to use as soon as possible because I know he's going to be pretty awesome, you know, because FIFA 14, 15, 16, he was absolutely insane for me. Let's see what he was like in this year's FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. So, guys, stats wise, with the 90 rated Dennis Bergkamp in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team, you are getting on the card 83 pace, 90 shooting, 83 on the passing, 87 dribbling, 79 on the physical, and 26 on the defending. You look at his in-game stats, guys, he's got some awesome lock-in stats, that is for damn sure. 96 on the composure, 93 attack positioning, 90 on the reactions, 88 on the balance, 92 finishing, 96 on the penalties, 90 on the shot power, and 89 on the ball control, to name some of the best of his in-game stats, guys. So what did I think of the legend Dennis Bergkamp? Well, I gotta say, long shots. That is right, guys. Look at the goals that I scored in this video. It's basically a compilation of long shots. Pretty much, no, actually, guys, not pretty much. Every single time I would shoot from outside of the box, 9 times out of 10, it would go into the back of the net, guys. I cannot say how good, you know, I can't put it into words without saying this guy's got to be one of the best long shot takers in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. I had an absolute blast using this card, not only because, you know, his pace was good, his dribbling was good, which I'll get onto in just a second, but his shooting for me with either foot was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. If the goals in this video don't prove that, I don't know what I gotta do to prove it to you guys, you know? But that's not the only thing that I liked with this card, you know? I do love taking my long shots, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I probably take them too much with the players that I do use on a regular basis from time to time, but I do love taking my long shots. He was fantastic at finishing inside the box as well, guys. So scoring, regardless whether you're inside or outside of the box, with this card, shooting in general is fantastic. Now, when it comes to the weaknesses, I just want to mention it, guys. There's only one thing that I didn't like about this card, and that is his strength. He was bullied off the ball fairly easily. I did try, you know, going on a lot of skill runs and stuff like that with this card. I think a lot of people will do that when you have a high-rated legend in your team. And a lot of the time, guys, he was bullied off the ball pretty easily. So it is something to keep in mind, guys, if you are thinking of picking up the legend Bergkamp for your team yourself. Everything else, guys, with this card is just incredible. You know, shooting, like I've already said, is ridiculous. Power shots from outside the box, his finesse shots for me were ridiculous. His finishing inside the box, guys, was absolutely fantastic as well. His passing for me was awesome. He is one of those players, guys, that contributed pretty much everything to the team. You know, he isn't the sort of player that would only get assists or only get goals. He was the player that got many assists as well as many goals for me as well, you know, and that just made me love using this card that much more after seeing that he wouldn't just do one thing for me. You know, he was setting up goals as well as picking up goals himself as well in most of the games that I did play, you know. His aerial ability for me was pretty decent as well. Now, I did use him as a striker for quite a few of the games that I did use Dennis Bergkamp, and he did manage to get his head to the ball on multiple occasions, guys. So if you are someone that likes crossing into the box and you want to use Bergkamp as a striker, which I highly recommend you do because he was absolutely ridiculous for me in that position, I gotta say, from personal experience and from what he was like for me, guys, aerial ability, you will not have a problem with with this card. Positioning, guys, for me was fantastic. He's got medium attacking work rate and low defensive work rate, and if you look at his in-game stats, guys, he does have a 93 attack positioning stat as well, and though they didn't disappoint me, you know. He was always making runs on his own when I was using him as a striker. He was always in the right place at the right time, regardless of the position that I used him in. You know, if I was using him as a striker, he was making runs on his own, getting in the right place at the right time, you know, to score as many goals as possible for me, guys. As a centre attacking midfielder, he was in the right place at the right time to pick out the perfect pass or to take an absolutely insane long shot for me. So positioning, guys, me personally didn't have a problem with that. He's got 4-star skills as well as 4-star weak foot, so if you are a skiller, guys, then this is a card that will suit your style of play perfectly, because you can go on some nice skill runs with this card. Weak foot 4-star, it felt like a 5-star for me, guys. I would take long shots regularly with this card, and on a few occasions, without me pressing him to do so, he would use his left foot. Initially, I would be a little bit frustrated that he would use his left foot for me, but he actually did score me an incredible long shot with his left foot, and he actually challenged keepers regularly, guys. So very, very swiftly after using him, guys, I was not frustrated. You know, it didn't really matter what foot he took long shots with, because his left foot was almost as good as his right for me, and his right was absolutely ridiculous. So basically, guys, when it comes down to it, I mean, the only thing that I didn't really like with this card is his strength, so it is something to keep in mind if you do think of buying this card for yourself. Everything else, guys, with this card was awesome. His pace, for me, I didn't have a problem with. He's got 83 pace on the card. He felt a little bit quicker than that for me, to be perfectly honest. Now, I did use him in the Hunter chemistry style, but I've said it multiple times in the past, I really don't feel like chemistry styles make a difference to a player. Apparently, a Hunter chemistry style is supposed to boost him up from 83 pace to 95 pace. He didn't feel like 95 pace at all for me, guys. Felt around the 83, 84 pace mark, guys. I didn't have a problem there. Shooting with either foot was absolutely ridiculous. His passing for me was ridiculous as well. His dribbling and ball control for me was awesome. Positioning, no problem. Weak foot, no problem. Skills just make you enjoy using the card that much more, you know. Basically, bottom line, I got to give him a final score of 9.9 out of 10. I had an absolute blast using this card. I want to give a massive shout out again, say a massive thank you to the boy that was nice enough to let me use him. If you've got the coins to pick him up, guys, I guarantee you are picking up an absolutely fantastic player, and judging from what he was like for me, you will not be disappointed. That is for damn sure. So that's going to wrap up my Dennis Bergkamp review in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. If you guys did enjoy, then a like would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe today if you want to see more content to come very, very soon. And as always, guys, most importantly, please take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.